You're too close.
Dobrý. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a press conference honoring our distinguished guest who came especially today, Jean Reno, who will be receiving the President's International Film Award this evening. Today at the 10:30 p.m. at the Thermal Grand Hall of Thermal, and the ceremony will be followed by the cult movie Leon. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
The conference will take, we'll see, around 30, 35, 40 minutes, we'll see. So, I don't know if the pictures are done. Maybe we can we start?
Yes,
are
please.
You okay? Okay.
Please.
Okay, so...
too close. The photo is not
too
good.
Too close.
Very close, too close. Okay,
Susanna.
Stop now. Stop. Thank you. I cannot see the people.
I might have a first question for you, though, because...
Yes.
You know, the Natalie Portman character was chosen from like 2,000 young girls in Leon 22 years ago. How do you recall working with her? She was very young. She was casted at the age of 11, played when she was 12. What kind of experience was it, sort of working so close?
You know, it's a long time ago. As far as I remember, I had a very good time with her. As a little girl, she was 11 and a half.
Yeah.
She understood very quickly that it is a work. It is not a game, or we're not playing. I mean, we're playing basically, but more acting than playing. She understood very quickly. Because she was, she's always been smart. She's a very smart person with a big heart. And as far as I remember, I had a very good time with her. It was all the memories that I have, they're very good memories from that moment, that summer in New York.
Okay. Next question. Yeah, the gentleman there.
Skalská deník, dobrý den. Já bych se chtěla zastavit u vašeho aktuálního projektu. Pokud mám správné informace, tak byste měl roztočit teď projekt v Praze a okolí, dokonce i v Karlových Varech, v hongkongské produkci. Můžete ho trochu přiblížit, případně říct něco o postavě, kterou tam hrajete? Děkuju.
See, now you don't know because you don't have the headphones. There was a question about your current project. You are currently shooting in Prague and also in Karlovy. If you could tell us a little bit more about that.
No. I'm going to do a Chinese movie shot in Prague. That's all I can say today. But it is a big production for Chinese, big production with big Chinese stars.
But it's an adventure movie, right? It's an adventure movie. Adventure.
Yeah, it is an action movie.
Okay, the gentleman here.
It works. Your romance with Jean-Marie Poiret in The Visitors seems to be a never-ending story. Will it have a follow-up? In how many years? And in what period of history would you like to place that new chapter of The Visitors?
Yeah, The Visitors. I saw a photo from The Visitors. We shot last summer, we shot a movie, the number 3. And I think it's the last one. Because now we're old, and I don't think people will believe in old actors following the past, you know. But we were very happy in Prague last summer. We spent 2 months in the country and also in the Czech studios. And we appreciate a lot Prague and restaurants and the quality of life here in Czech Republic, yeah. I mean it.
Díky. Kateřina Kadlecová, Festival Daily.
Well, you speak about quality of Prague. Your parents emigrated from Andalusia to Northern Africa when you weren't born yet, and we have many migrant movies here in Festival. What do you think about the migration problem nowadays?
Immigration program.
Problem.
In where?
In Europe.
In Europe?
Yeah.
I'm not a politician, so I'm not going to answer that question. You know. I do not have enough information to speak about that. I'm an immigrant, it's all I can say.
That's why she was asking you that question.
In relation with that, do you feel you have exploited or not exploited enough your Spanish origins?
But it's about my Spanish origin?
Like how...
You haven't kind of played roles in Spanish films, so you have maybe not exploited that roots.
Yeah.
Maybe
I just did a short movie. We shot it in Palma de Mallorca for a commercial for a week with a very big director, because I've seen Garcia, his name. He did La Isla Minima, which is a very good movie. I saw the movie, and then when they called me for shooting that film a week, I said, wow, that's a big film for a commercial. And they said, it is Garcia who will direct it, so I said yes. And I had a very good contact with him, and I hope to do a movie with him. I had no occasion to shoot in... That movie was shot in Spanish. I had no occasion, because every time they sent me a script, I was busy, or it wasn't a good script, etc., etc. And it's a pity. But I hope to work with him in Spain, yeah, I hope.
Pán Reno, Magická hlbočina je váš veľmi významný kultovný film. Aké máte na to spomienky?
There's the Big Blue, the movie done by Luc Besson, that it's like such a significant movie for you. What are your memories of that movie?
The Big Blue.
The Big Blue, right?
Yeah, The Big Blue was the first big adventure that I had with Luc Besson. It was a movie that he wrote. He had the idea. He was very young when he was living in a Greek island with his parents, and I remember the script was had already a big adventure spirit out of the pages. You know, it was something very big. I remember that. It was the first success that we had with Luc in terms of international box office. And we spent 9 months shooting that movie. We trained for 1 year to reach the 33 meters down without tanks, you know, just holding the breath. And again, it was a big adventure, a human big adventure, and also a cinema adventure. It changed my life because we travel all around the world with that movie. It is a very good movie, I think. Very strange because it is based on a death pulsion of the characters. The two characters, they want to die, in fact. And I met Jacques Mayol at that time. And he was a very strange man, very strange. Why? Because he wasn't living on Earth. He was living under the water. All his attention was inside the sea, the dolphins diving, going down and going down. Again, death somehow. Strange movie, but very beautiful too. Right. That's why I guess the death, it was why the youth was touched at that time, because the youth has always that idea of death around. You know, when you're a teenager, you have that, especially in America, death is not far away from youth, in fact. I'm not a specialist, okay, again.
Mirka Spáčová, take the headphone.
Spáčová dnes.
It'll be much better if you take it really fast,
Okay.
really faster.
Spáčová dnes, dobrý den. Já bych se ráda vůbec zeptala na úlohu Luca Bessona ve vašem životě, jestli ho změnil naprosto, jak vlastně došlo k tomu setkání, zda si dovedete představit, co by se s vaší kariérou dělo, kdyby jste se vy dva nepotkali, jestli spolu ještě budete někdy pracovat a hlavně, jaký je to člověk. Známe jeho díla, ale jaký je vlastně Luc Besson, jak jste ho poznal. Děkuji.
Yeah. Every time you have an encounter with the success, it is because you've been working with somebody. Luc was very important because I met him when I was young, but I was already working on theater very well. And I don't know what my life would have become without him, and I don't care. What I care about it is his friendship. He's a friend of mine, and he's doing movies with other actors, which is completely normal. We have a project of a play, maybe in Paris. We don't know exactly. We've been talking about that recently. How is he? I hope he's well. And the movie changed my life, but the movie changed his life too. So I do not forget that doing a movie, it is not one people or two people. It is a team. My ego is in the final result of the movie. If the audience likes the movie, my ego is happy. My ego is not because I am on a movie and because I am a movie star or whatever. So life continues for me. He's a friend of mine. It is most important thing for me. It is like he is a friend of mine. I hope I have answered to the question.
Yes, you did. Věra Mišková právo.
Věra Mišková právo. To setkání s Lucem Bessonem změnilo váš život i v tom smyslu, že ty filmy vám otevřely cestu i k vysokorozpočtovým hollywoodským filmům. Jaká to pro vás tehdy byla změna?
Yes. Yeah, when the Americans, they see, because we have not to forget that The Big Blue and The Professional, Leon, was shot in English. Every time you have somebody coming from Czech Republic or from Italy or from Spain, like Javier Bardem, and they're able to speak enough English to be understandable by the Middle West in America, and they're very good actors, they will find movies in America because they like good actors. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Javier Bardem. So every time you find somebody who's a good actor and he's able to speak English, he will work in Los Angeles if he wants. Yeah, but don't forget, they call you. You don't go over there and serve pizza pretending you're an actor. They call you.
You played very different kind of characters. What makes you choose a role?
Choose a role. It depends. Sometimes it is. Most of the time, it is the people. Sometimes it is the story, but most of the time, it is the people. I will spend 2 months, 3 months with them. If I don't like the people, if I don't feel comfortable with the people, I will say no, thank you. But yeah, it is the people. I do this not for the story I'm telling. I do this to spend my life with people I like, and I feel good. I feel good with them. For example, when I took the movie, the Sean Penn movies, it was only because Sean Penn will direct the movie, and I was so happy to spend time with him and to look at him, how he works and how he directs people, and looking at his ideas and etc. etc. Yes.
How much did you actually like the shooting of Da Vinci Code? How did you get along with the people? And are you a Dan Brown reader? Are you a devoted fan of him?
Yeah, he wrote the part for me. And I have worked with, today I can say, 3 directors who touch me more than others. It is Ron Howard and Roberto Benigni and Sean Penn, apart Luke. Luke is more a friend than a director. And that was one of the encounter that I touched my life and changed my life as a man. Tom Hanks and Ron Howard, because they're larger than a movie. When you work with them, you can understand that they're larger than the movie. Most of the time when you work with people, the team, they concentrate in the movie and they have the movie and they follow the movie. It is quite rare that you can see the people is larger than the movie. They are like that. So I was very happy with them.
Have you ever read his novels, Dan Brown novels before?
Yes, yeah. I do not believe in the Da Vinci Code, but it is a good book.
Hello.
And the anecdote was like we spent 3 weeks in museum, Louvre Museum, every night, and we had the museum for ourselves. So that's exceptional.
And did you say the role was written for you especially?
Yes.
Hello. Is there something? What did you never act, or which role in the film do you want to play?
What do you want to play, and what you would never accept?
Oh.
In other words, do you have a dream role?
What do I want to play? I don't know. In fact. No, I don't want to say that I'm a good guy. In fact, because if I say I want to play a philosopher, I want to play a composer. Oh, boy, what your lobo boy? Happy? No. We're all human beings. No, something into music. I missed music in my movies. I had no movie with the music because I'm always fascinated by people that they see something or they hear something that you cannot see or you cannot hear. I've been spending nights and weeks and years with Eric Serra, which is the composer, Luc Besson's composer, and every time I was very surprised to see him writing music alone in his studio, in his place, and the music came from his head. That's fascinating me. Yeah. So maybe somehow I can find some music.
Like a rock band musician, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Why did you become an actor? And was it your dream since you were a kid, or you dreamed about another profession?
No, I knew very quickly from 10 years old, 11 years old, but I didn't dream about cinema. We had a very good teacher, and we had plays at school, and the ambience, the wooden stage, the smell, everything, all the ambience around the stage, that was the attraction I had. Not the movies, the theater, because I started on theater. I come from theater, and I can remember today all the sensation, the approach of the women also. The place of the woman in backstage, the smell, the clothes, the sounds, everything is fascinating for maybe because I didn't like myself. I'm sure I didn't like myself.
Okay, there's a question in the very first row. Just speak up.
Your movie career started quite a long time ago when there were less no computer-generated images, and you're starring in a lot of action movies. How is your experience of working in front of a screen or in a real environment? How does this influence your acting?
Exactly the question?
I don't know.
What is exactly the question?
Today, when you do an action science fiction movie, there's a lot of green screen,
Yeah.
computer-generated images.
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
No, because that's the easiest part. Is you need patience and you need to understand what they want from you, because they have points, on the green or blue screen, and you have to be inside those. No, that's not the most important part.
But I mean, isn't it interesting for you to actually be in the place instead of adding it on the computer later?
I understand. You cannot say it is interesting. You can say it is part of the work, because nothing can fit you more than a scene with somebody, because you will share the moments, you will share the impressions, the heart and the rhythm, and etc., etc. In fact, it is difficult to say that you come to be alone, because if you do video games or only green screen, it is because you want to be alone by yourself, which is not very interesting. Yeah.
You are about to receive the President's Award of this festival.
It is a great honor.
And you are also the recipient of the European Academy Film Award.
My goodness.
So.
You sure about that?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So.
Yeah, I'm getting old now.
What does the European movie industry need, according to you? Because you are a European actor in a way.
Yes, of course.
Always when you come back from Hollywood.
Yeah. Even if I live in New York, in fact.
Yes.
Yeah. No. You don't forget. You be quiet, because in Europe the cinema will be alive. I see young people. I see also the way they make money. They put money on movies, and we will continue to have a way of telling our stories.
Expression, yeah.
Czech stories, Italian stories. Some years you're going to have 10, you're going to have 12 movies. Some years you're going to have 3 because the budget is bigger, but we will continue. That's never will stop. First of all, because the television, they will need images, and we're here to give them images, of course, and to tell how people live. I mean, I guess. I think that.
So did you say you are honored you will receive the prize tonight?
I am very honored. Otherwise, I would have stayed home with my kids. Of course.
Dobrý den, Michaela Široká, televize Prima.
Wait.
Dobrý den. Už po několikáté natáčíte v České republice a mě by zajímalo, jaký máte názor na Čechy, případně Češky. A ještě druhá otázka je, my vás známe z několika filmů, hlavně s různými charaktery, ale jak vy sám vnímáte sebe? Děkuju.
Wow. You want me to talk about me? No. I'm happy here. I was very happy last summer. I spent 2 months and a half, and I was very happy. I mean, people here, they have a way of living very warm, with no tension, no aggression, what I feel. And this is my guy, he's with me for more than 15 years, and we were so happy to come back again. On était très heureux de revenir this year, because we have beautiful women, people very nice, and very good food. What else? And if I have another movie next year, I will come back again. In Praga, of course. Myself, the idea that I have with myself, I'm a Leo twice, but a very old Leo, Leo, you have two kinds, young Leo and old Leo. I'm a very old Leo. And I was very old when I was young. Means I'm not going to yell. I'm going to be very patient and by the end I will yell, enough! But otherwise, life with me it seems to be easy. Est-ce que je suis facile à vivre? He said yes.
There's a question at the back.
Hello, Mr. Reno. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear you are coming back. That you like to come back to the Czech Republic for filming, but it's also known you have been coming for filming to Japan quite often to shoot the commercials for Japanese cars, Honda and Toyota. Can you briefly tell us about this setup of your acting life, and also whether the French car companies following this success didn't offer this to you? Thank you.
Yeah. I've been with him again, traveling to Japan for 15 years, because we had a car for Toyota, and now it's finished. The contract is finished. I did something for Bentley, because Bentley knows that I like cars, and and they were very surprised because they had 6 million views in the internet on that movie that we did for Bentley. So some French, they're calling us, but I don't know. I do not have any contract with nobody, actually. That's life. That's life. C'est comme ça. But with the Japanese, it is finished, and we're sad because we liked it to go to Tokyo. Every year, they're sweet people also, and we had a good time there.
Hello, Barbara Hlaváčková, TV Barandov. I have a little bit funny question, because a lot of people compete and say, how long can you stay underwater? Show me and I show you. And you acted in Big Blue. Did you train it with freedivers? And how long can you be underwater? Did you train the breath?
Yeah. Because of a technical problem. When you shoot somebody underwater, if you move the camera and if you catch the surface, it is not good, because you cannot pretend that you're very deep. So that's why Luc wanted everything shot about minus 30 meters, the minimum. So it took us a year to reach 30. We went to 33 maximum. And we had more than 3 minutes holding breath at that time. Today, I guess that I have 1 minute with a week training. But now here, 35 or 45 seconds. Well, that was why we had to hold our breath, and then, because also the characters, they had to do that. So we did it. Yeah.
Thank you. There's a lady at the very back.
There's somebody who is waving
yeah, that's
me.
what I mean. Yeah, that's the waving lady.
I know you. I remember.
There's another, everybody will be waving.
San Remo in Italia last year.
Hello, Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mám otázku jednu jedinú. Vy vo filmoch pôsobíte, ako keby ste mali kamennú tvár ako Sfinga. Smejete sa často? A predsa aj druhú otázku. Pardon. A druhú otázku. Máte údajne 6 detí. Ja viem, že oni by mali povedať, aký ste otec. Ale keby ste sa mali sám tak kriticky zhodnotiť, aký ste otec. Ďakujem.
Yeah. Next time I'll come back. I'll come with one of my sons. One of my sons of one daughter. And they'll tell you how. I laugh all the time. When I work, it is very surprising. That's put me back on the movie I did, produced for Michelangelo Antonioni, called something about the clouds, produced by Wim Wenders. because Michelangelo was half paralyzed. He had a stroke, and he couldn't move. So he was talking like this to his wife, and the wife was the only person who couldn't understand him. And when I was talking to him, I was doing the same. So he was laughing. And Wim Wenders said, "But what? You cannot be like in life." He's Michelangelo Antonioni. I said, "I don't care. I don't care. Why do I have to be like this?" Because he's Michelangelo Antonioni. And Antonioni was very happy. So I laugh all the time, which doesn't mean that I'm not going to do things very, very seriously. Because I'm aware that we are a crew, we have a budget, and we have to finish the movie. That's always in my mind. But I don't know why I have to stay like this every day. Oh yes, shooting, action, no. Fuck off.
Dobrý den, pane Reno, Lenka Koutná z Moravského rádia Petrov. Vím,
Welcome.
že teď jste hovořil velmi vesele. Zeptám se, žijete v New Yorku, ale jste Evropan. Dotýká se vás uprchlická krize, která nás tady tíží? Pardon. Omlouvám se, přišla jsem o chviličku později, snad jste na otázku už i odpovídal. Tak jak se vám daří?
This is the question.
You came late. Minus 15. No, I'm not a politician, so.
She was asking,
that's
how
okay.
are you?
What?
The replacing question was, how are you?
Yes, I am okay. I am okay. No, I have no solution. I don't want to talk about that. It's not my role. No, not at all. I'm just a little actor. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, a last sort of couple of questions. There's a lady at the back.
Dobrý den, Bartola Červený koberec. Vy máte rád Japonsko, často tam natáčíte. Co vy a japonština? Bylo pro vás obtížné se ji naučit?
The Japanese?
Yeah.
When I was a student, an art student in Paris, when I came from Casablanca, I was working on a duty-free shop with a lot of Japanese, so I picked it up a lot of words, and traveling to Japan, I picked it up words. Now it seems to be that we're moving to China, and I know 2 words, ni hao and séchier. That's it. But obviously they do movies in English.
You mentioned... Hi, I'm here from Israel. You mentioned before the Sean Penn movie in Cannes, the critics hate the movie, they never gave such a terrible critique. So what do you think about it?
I didn't understand, because I don't know if you've seen the movie. I didn't understand why they criticize so badly, so violently Sean, in fact. Because for me, it is a love story in Africa between Médecins Sans Frontières, you know, those doctors without frontières. And my wife liked the movie. The people I know, they liked the movie. Otherwise, I would have said to Sean, why? No, we're not going to Cannes because they're going to kill you. And I don't understand why they did that. Maybe because we came by the end of the festival, or because they, including the American reporters, they started. The first one to criticize the movie was the Americans. I didn't understand, honestly. I don't think the movie deserves that kind of. It is only a movie. It's not a war or you don't see bad people in that movie. You see just people trying to live. And the work of Javier Bardem was fantastic. Charlize too. I'm just a little part of the movie. The two main roles, fantastic. No sé, in Spanish, no sé, no sé. No sé. Sometimes in Cannes they kill you. Maybe it's the food is not good that day or whatever.
Okay.
Se ještě jednou zpátčila, já bych se vás ráda zeptala, co byste poradil mladým lidem, kteří sní o kariéře, kteří chtějí být herci a domnívají se možná, že herectví se dá naučit, že na to stačí škola a že se stanou slavnými a známými a skvělými herci. Co vy si o tom myslíte? Chtěl byste někoho učit a dá se vůbec herectví naučit? Děkuji.
Yeah, the question is very good. Only the word famous is not good in that sentence, what you said. Becoming actor is enough. Famous, that's another story. And that can kill you if you think that you will be famous. Because what does it mean, famous? I don't know. Go to school. Go to the art school. Follow teachers. Read the plays. Read everything you can read. Because for me, the image, it is a building. You want to build something high, you need foundations. How many actors, young actors I've seen on stage, they don't know about half of Shakespeare work, they don't know about this actor, they don't know about nothing, they just know about images. Wow, I look great now. No. And also, don't forget, you're going to do that all your life. You have to be happy every day. You have to be happy every day and go to a set and work every day with intelligent people, with stupid people, with talented people, with completely idiot. You have to be there every day and be happy and feed yourself through what you are. So it is not famous images. We don't give a shit. Honestly, I believe that. And don't forget, it is not one movie, two movies, it is all your life. The goal is to be there all your life and to be good if it's possible.
Hi. Hello. I have one more question.
Oops.
What is your program for next couple of hours until the evening when you get the award?
No, I have some emails to do and phone calls, emails and phone calls, voilà. And then we're gonna have a tuxedo, huh? Nice, tie, and wow, happy.
And well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you handle one more question? Could you handle one more question? Okay, go ahead.
What? Yeah,
Last question,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Dobrý den, mluvil jste o divadle, který vás přivedlo k herectví a mě by zajímalo, jestli je to ještě něco, co děláte stále aktivně, anebo jestli je to něco, k čemu se třeba ještě chcete do budoucna vrátit, třeba jako majitel nějaký divadelní společnosti, jako třeba Jean-Paul Belmondo měl divadlo nebo podobně.
Yeah, I did a play in Paris, a big play, and we were full. All. I have a project in Broadway, but it is very difficult to produce a play in Broadway. So, with Mathieu Broderick, who is a friend of mine, we have a play, and it takes time, but yeah, I have that in my mind. Yeah, I would like to be in a theater in Broadway for 2 or 3 months.
Is this the new play?
A playway.
A new one?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to tell us?
No, because I have nothing, no basis, so superstition.
Okay, thank you very much.
No, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.